What is going on, guys? We are back. It has been a while. I have been flat out at work. I have had absolutely no motivation to do any videos, but I finally had a nice big box come in today that really made me want to film something. So I'm literally looking at a big stack of pops in front of me, like maybe 20 or so that I have not recorded, and I don't know if I will, because they kind of lost their impact now that some of them are a little bit older. But I do want to open this box on video. But before I do that, I do want to call out a couple of little new additions I got over the last week or so. So the first one was a pretty big one that I'm pretty sure I did mention in one of my first videos that I did, which was the Bushfire Heroes pop that Popcultcha did. So this was the one that Popcultcha and the Funko, Funko did to raise money for the bushfires earlier in the year. So this was the one which I think, off the top of my head, they ended up raising like $750,000 or something. So that was pretty good effort. These have been on pre-order for quite a while, and they finally started shipping out. So I just received mine in Perth from Melbourne this week. So this is actually really cool as well. I mean, obviously it was for a good cause, so I think that's why a lot of people who bought them did buy them, because of the charitable side of it. But it is actually a really cool pop as well. So you see he's got his little koala bear there as well. Really good detail on it as well, with all the little scorch marks and stuff. Unfortunate detail, because it was a pretty bad sort of incident. But look, I mean, that's a cool pop anyway, aside from the fact that it is all for a good cause. So next one was actually one that came in last week. This was one that I had pre-ordered quite a while ago, because it did come with a chase. And that is the American Psycho Patrick Bateman. Oh, that was a bad glare there. Sorry about that. I'm recording in a new room as well, so the lighting and stuff might be a little bit different. You can see the background's a little bit different. I've got my man Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson there, just hanging out. You know, he likes to just protect the house. Trying to get a little bit of organisation going as well. So once I've got this all finished, I'll probably do a little tour of the new office once I get the pops properly set up and not just stashed away in my wardrobe where they have been for a long time, not getting seen by anyone. Anyway, so it's pretty cool with this one as well. It's got the blood splatters on the windows of the box. So they've done this with a few of them in the past. Normally it's the horror movie stuff where they do a little bit more detail on the box with blood splatters and that sort of stuff. Now, one of the cool things with this, which only really, I guess, makes sense if you've actually watched the movie, is he's actually got the little, invisible, little clear, raincoat on as well, which he puts on before he would kill people, so he doesn't get the blood splatter all over his suit. Again, like in all my other videos, did not get the chase for this one. The chase was really cool because he had, a blood splatter on his face. But, even this, the detail on the hair, it's pretty good. It's actually, it's like a rubbery coat, so it's not actually attached to the figure. That's different. That's cool. Look, I always say I'm disappointed when I don't get chases, because I am. But normally I order them because it's a figure that I want anyway. So this was one that I wanted. But so I'm not overly disappointed that I didn't get the chase, but still would have been cool. Anyway. That's all I'm really probably going to go through in terms of individual stuff that I've picked up, because as I said, I've got 20 just piled in front of me here that I don't really have the time to go through, because I don't want to sit here for half an hour going through all of those. Maybe if I run out of content down the track, which I probably won't, because as always I've got more pre-orders on the way over the next couple of months. I'll have plenty of new stuff coming in. But what I want to really get into was this big box, because I'm pretty sure this has like minimum six pops in it. Because I know I did one big order for a bundle. There was one, I'm not going to say what it is, because if it's in here, I will pull it out and show it to you, but there was one Funko Shop item that was released by Popcultcha a couple of weeks ago, which I was just eyeing up and thinking about it. I wanted it and then I wasn't sure. And then by the time I decided I wanted it, it had sold out. And immediately its value had basically gone up to like anywhere from 80 or 70 to $100 just for that one pop, considering it normally costs 20 or 25. So I then saw Popcultcha restock it, but only in a bundle. So the bundle came with 6 pops, including the one that I initially wanted. And because of what the price had gone up to on eBay through resellers, I thought, well, I might as well just buy the bundle. Even though I didn't want the other 5 that are in it, it was basically the same value as buying on its own. So I was like, oh, you know what, I'll get the other 5 and then I'll just, I don't know, give them away or something down the track. You know, if this ever blows up and I start getting a lot of viewers, a lot of subscribers, I start doing giveaways, start giving away cool stuff, if people actually want the stuff. But I don't know. That's weird. Oh yeah, okay, there's actually something else in here I completely forgot I ordered as well. Okay, so this is going to be hard to get out. There's actually 8 boxes in here. And this is a really tight squeeze. Okay, so basically the bundle that I bought was 1 pop that I wanted, and the remainder of the bundle was the Funko characters that they make themselves. So I've never really been into like collecting, even like the Freddy Funkos, I've never really been into like the Freddy's, even though he's like the OG Funko character, but they have all their own characters that they make as well. So the rest of the bundle was those characters. So we have like this guy here, Chet. Don't ask me anything about them because I don't know anything about them. I just know that they are like a Funko character. Okay, I've got another Chet, but he's wearing a different coloured shirt. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I don't know. As I said, these are things that like I would be happy to give away to people if they wanted them. If there were people who like were collecting this particular collection, and they're like completionists, which luckily for me I'm not. I just basically buy what I want. I'd be more than happy to give these away because they don't have any real sentimental value or anything to me, or even just somebody who thought they were cool. I'll give them to somebody who thinks they're cool. This guy here, Big Owl. He's alright. Some sort of crocodile or something. It's cool they've all got the Popcultcha stickers on them as well, as I've shown in like some of the previous videos, having the actual like Popcultcha sticker versus, let me just grab one at random here, the special edition stickers, which are your US exclusives that have just been restickered for the international releases. It's cool when you get them with a Popcultcha sticker on it, or a convention sticker, or the actual store exclusive sticker like you would if you were buying them in the US. What have we got? We got Rockabilly. Alright, Rockabilly. He's alright. Bit weird. We have. Oh, I thought I actually had something else, but it's another stubby holder. That's what I'm thinking. Bat Boy. I think people actually. So Fantastic Plastic. That's the line of the characters that they make. Fantastic Plastic. Design the next Fantastic Plastic winner. So this must have been like a created character. Again, I don't know anything about this line, this Fantastic Classic line. But I've seen this in like a few people's collections of like YouTubers and stuff that I've watched. So this could be one that some people actually want. So if people did want this, then look, honestly, they can hit me up and I'll probably just give it to them for free. Because it's got no value for me. This has a little note or something on it. This is one thing that obviously anybody who buys off Popcultcha knows sometimes they will put in empty boxes, like empty pop boxes, and they'll put like, I think I've shown it in one of my other videos where they've got the stubby holders in it. They'll do that to fill out a box so that it stops any pops from moving and to try and stop any damage. But I saw this and it actually has a little, I don't know what it says. I can't read it. But it's got a little smiley face on it. It says something. But I saw the top of that and I saw Forrest Gump and I was like, no way have they just like thrown in an autograph pop, just randomly thrown one in there. But I don't know. If anybody from Popcultcha for some reason sees this video and packed this and can tell me what that says, which is not going to happen, but if they can, then let me know. But thank you again. I know it's only a stubby holder, but whenever I buy anything from anyone and they give me something for free, I am very appreciative of it because free stuff is always better than if you pay for it. Now this, I forgot that I ordered this, but I ordered this with the bundle. Oh, okay, and I've seen a little bit of corner damage on it, so that's not ideal. This was not the pop that I was talking about before, but I ordered this at the same time, so it's been shipped with the bundle. And we have got Zeus from Disney's Hercules. So this I've got, of the set, the only one I've actually got is the Hercules, which I just bought sort of like for a nostalgia element because Disney Hercules was the first movie I ever saw in cinemas when I was a kid, so it was a little bit like a nostalgia sort of thing. And they just recently, sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. It's pretty heavy actually, it's quite a heavy one. And he's got the little cloud Pegasus there as well. That's really cool. So from the movie, I think when Hercules was born, he made the little Pegasus out of clouds, which then came to life, became his Pegasus, which he then later on would fly around on and whatnot. But that's actually really cool. Again, they're putting really good detail in the hair on a lot of these. But yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. All right. Sorry, let me get rid of some of these. Now, lastly, this is the one that I basically ordered all of those other 6 for. And that is for, I'm just having a look before I pull it out. It looks like it's in pretty good condition, which I'm happy about because like I said, I just had a look before and I think prices on eBay, the cheapest I saw this for was like maybe 70 Australian plus shipping as well. So you were still looking at like 80 bucks plus for a $20-$25 pop. The Johnny Bravo. This was cool. Now when they, even the box art, this is cool. Like it's that retro old like Cartoon Network sort of styling. Now when they actually released this, so this was again, this was a Funko Shop item. So not a lot of places actually got this in Australia. I'm pretty sure it was actually only Popcultcha or places, stores who had bought it to then resell it. So they were selling it for that marked up price anyway. But they actually released this and they released Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, that's cool. Again, like very plain. There's not a lot of detail to the character, but it just like encapsulates him perfectly. So that's cool. I enjoyed watching that when I was a kid. That and Dexter's Laboratory as well. But see, I was umming and ahhing about it. I think the Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory sold out super quickly. So some people are selling like both of them combined for like 200 bucks. It's like, no, that's not for me. That's not for me. Okay, that is everything that we've got for today. Just a nice little video to kick things off and get back into things. as I said, as always, I have got plenty of pre-orders on the way. And now that things are starting to open up, I'm doing a little bit more hunting. So I'm always popping into stores to see what I can find. If I can find anything cool, I'm always spending unnecessary money on toys. I've got a big pile of wrestling toys over there that I may or may not open on a stream. Probably not, because I don't think too many people are interested in that. But anyway, I hope you guys are happy that I'm back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and if anybody wants any of those fantastic plastic pops, let me know, and I'll probably just send them to you or give them to you for free. Thanks for watching.